Morning, Chrissy. A bit wetter out here this morning.
Nice fine morning.
Loves the autumn weather, the big fella.
Do.
Mate, good day yesterday at Canterbury. First of the European imports.
Good day if they were ridden by robots.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, jockeys interfered.
Poor old Chris had a bad day with the jocks yesterday, but on the bright side of the ledger, Murphy's Delight, the first up, he's the first of a group of 11 European horses purchased from the 2013 Tattersalls. Horses in training, so...
I didn't buy 11.
Yeah, well, you probably bought a couple out wide. I don't know.
Yeah, 8, 7 or 8.
9.
It's not 11, is it?
Can you let me speak? Murphy's Delight, impressive.
It was.
And that's all we have time for.
He did a good job. Good ride from Nash Willer from a wide barrier. Made the horse work to get across. Sat outside the leader and was good, strong on
Grade
the
2
line.
instructions?
No.
Back to Saturday. The band is back. Bow Band. Group 1 Chipping Norton. Moriarty, great. And Hawkspur bounced back, which was excellent to see.
Yeah, all three went very well. Moriarty, probably a little bit soft on the line, but gee, it's over a mile. We know his best distance is 2,000 metres, so he's heading in the right direction. And what more can you say about Bowman? Terrific, and obviously gets on so well with Glenn Schofield, and yeah, ran down a very good horse, and it's a done deal. So that was great to see. And Hawkspur, well, he just bounced right back, didn't he?
And Catkins, she looks like she's a promising horse on the way up.
She does land. She got there finally. Very consistent horse, and she's got quite an imposing record. Be interesting to see how much she gets in the Coolmore. Gee, I'm half inclined to give the Coolmore a miss and go towards the Doncaster. She's the early favourite for the Doncaster. Probably doesn't mean a lot now, but when you've got a mare with 52 kilos of her class, you know she gets a mile, you know she can handle all conditions. Gee, it's tempting.
Everything else all right?
Not too bad.
We'll jump straight into this weekend. Moonee Valley Friday night. Villanova. Impressive win at Caulfield last start, bouncing back to form. Heads to Moonee Valley for another, I think it's a Group 2 event. Has to be the Alistair Clark Stakes. It is a Group 2 event. 2,040 metres at Moonee Valley.
Yeah, first time at the Valley, but went there for a gallop through the week. Awkward gate, so he's going to have to come from well back again. So obviously you need tempo to be able to do that, Lamb, and Moonee Valley, the short straight's not ideal, but
Do you want me to organise some tempo?
he's not that good. So yeah, he'll run well. He's certainly come through his winning run, no problems.
And a horse I spotted out of the jump outs when I was just reviewing a bit of form recently, Snitsum. Blinkers off Friday night, 1,200 metres, listed event. The Abel Stakes, drawn well, Emrod aboard again.
Yeah, I don't think his first up run was too bad. It was just too short, and he never got a chance to travel. So stepping up to 1,200, he will. He's got a great record around the Valley, and Michael Wright obviously knows him well, and yeah, he jumped out very well last Friday, and horse is thriving.
Excellent. Back up to Royal Randwick on Saturday. Group 1 day, the Canterbury Stakes, the feature race on the card, and then there's another race, the Randwick Guineas, which is sort of a lead up to that. Only in 2 races on Saturday, big fella, but certainly well represented. Randwick City Stakes, 3 runners. We'll kick off with Bayria.
Just struggling to find his form with confidence. I think a dead track would be ideal for him. I think it was a bit too wet last start. Wasn't disappointing, but he's certainly capable of better. So his work's been good, the horse as well, and let's hope he gets conditions to suit.
Opinion. We haven't stopped talking to people about him since his last start. Our autumn horse to follow. Great win last start. He's not too harshly at the weights again in this race on Saturday.
Pretty good at the weights, really. He's come through that first win, or first Australian win well, and it'll be interesting to see him on a good track. I'm sure he'll be just as effective, but if we do get a bit of rain like we did last night, well then he'll come into play, obviously, big time. So, gee, I think it's a great chance again, either way.
And Janoob, short price last start when beaten, but the wet track may have had a bearing on that. Done well since his last run?
He's done very well. Well, I am keen to wait until next week though, so if we get a wet track on Saturday, I will wait. However, if it's a good track, it'll be hard to pull him out. So, he's going very well, holding his condition, which is a good sign at this end of the preparation.
Race 8, the Guinness Canterbury Stakes. 4 runners. Group 1 weight for age 1300 metre event. Since they elevated its status last year, we saw Piero beat More Joyous. This year the race is a dead set ripper. We'll go from the top. My Kingdom of Fight first, don't you, on? First up over a 2-year break.
He'll need the run, there's no doubt about that, but he's come back in great shape.
I didn't expect he'd need one of yours.
Well, actually, we've got him ready to win, Liam. We just weren't going to tell you. Did win at 150 to 1 when he first stepped out in Australia, if you don't remember. He's really well, and the farm that he's been to, which is Richard Peagham's farm, have done a fantastic job with him. Seen us back, not only with good legs, but in great condition, not too heavy. So he'll look pretty fit, but inside he'll just need a bit of tightening up, but I'm sure he'll get that out of Saturday's race.
Sacred Falls, the Great Celt by O'Reilly, Waikato stud, and the Raffles Racing team.
Purchased by
Guy Mulcaster Bloodstock.
And Bruce and Pikey and the boys. You've got to mention them. Otherwise
Team.
they get a bit offended. They're a bit sensitive, that group.
Barrier 2, T. Berry reunites after winning a Doncaster.
Yep, horse as well. He's come back stronger. So yeah, if he races up to the way he looks, he'll run well. But what I found with him, he needs to be pretty hard before he does produce his best. So hopefully that's not the case Saturday, and hopefully he runs up to his looks, and that's an improving horse.
Red Tracer, you've thrown her in the deep end?
They might have thrown 8 other horses in the deep end. She's a good horse. Obviously any rain about would help her chances and probably take away the chances from others. So she could also win on a good track too. So gee, she's a good horse. Second up 1300 could be a bit short for this mighty query.
And Zooster, James Arthur, Cassidy, Barrier 3, the new ownership of Qatar Bloodstock, Widden Stud, and obviously Mark Rosethorn down there at Woodside.
Yeah,
What do you reckon?
The last start too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Not all of them.
No, it's great to have some of those names in the horse, all of those names in the horse, obviously. Some very powerful people in the racing industry, and yeah, it's a privilege to be training for them. And horse as well, Liam, he's had a good steady build up towards Saturday. He's trialled well, he's worked well since, and he's looking pretty sharp. So looks to be good speed in the race. I think that'll help the horse settle and run out a strong 1300 first up.
4 great horses going towards it. You're leaning in the way.
I'm leaning towards Zooster, Red Tracer, Sacred Falls, a close third. Kingdom of Fight.
Group 1 trifectas, you do them regularly?
Not for a while. Kingdom of Fife hit the line late for beating 1 or 2 home.
You're more suitably dressed this morning?
I'm always well dressed. I'm here all day, Liam, not just turn up for a couple of hours and then go off to the pub. So you don't have to have your pub shoes on, do I?
Anyway, alright mate, good luck on Saturday, all the best.
Thanks.